Now here is the interesting part. So how will you allocate the number of items on each cognitive levels? Let us have an example. Let us take, for example, learning outcome 1, which must have a total of 4 items. So in this example, I allocated 4 item numbers, 2 for remembering, 1 for applying, and 1 for analyzing. For learning outcome number 2, I allocated 1 for understanding and 1 for evaluating, as shown by the X. Learning outcome 3, which has a total of 4 items, are allocated under remembering, 2 for understanding, and 1 for analyzing. Repeating the process, you can allocate all items for each learning outcome under the 6 different cognitive levels. Now, the reason is, or the question is, why did I choose to represent first X? The reason for that can be best explained on the succeeding or the next slide. But before that, before we go to the next slide, you must verify first that the sum vertically under remembering is 15, because that is 30% of 50. Understanding 10, because that is 20% of 50. Applying also 10, because that is 20% of 50. And analyzing 5, 10% of 50. Evaluating is also 5 as 10% of 50, and creating is also 5. So you will notice that they are all satisfied. Now, after verifying that the vertical sum of all the 6 cognitive levels are correct or satisfied, your next step is to verify the sum of the number of items per learning outcome. So for learning outcome 1, the total number of items are 4. The total number of items are 4. 2 for remembering, 1 for applying, and 1 for analyzing. Same is true with learning outcome 2. Same is true with learning outcome 3. Learning outcome 4, up to learning outcome 12. They are all satisfied. After confirming that the sum of the items under each learning outcome horizontally are satisfied, and the sum of all items under each cognitive level are satisfied, then you are almost done with your table of specs. So let us go to the next slide.